Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to today's very first interview team meeting. Woo! Welcome to today's session today. I'm so happy for you guys to be here. We have prepared something really exciting for you guys. And I hope everyone is ready with your pen and paper because today's session is gonna be mind-blowing. Okay, so you guys gonna get ready with your paper and pen and make sure if you have any sort of questions later on, do write it down and then write it down in the comment sections later, and then we can answer your questions towards the end of the session for our Q&A. So if you are ready, press +1, +1, +1, go. If you are ready. All right, Dino, can you help stop sharing screen so I can get started? Awesome. Everyone's ready. So can you guys see the slides? If you can, show me a thumbs up. Everyone turn on your screen, get ready, and we are gonna get started. So today's session is gonna be amazing. I'm sure you guys have heard that we're gonna do an interview style, and we're gonna talk about something called ambassadorship, and also teaching you how to build more referrals in your business. Okay, so who is ready to learn? Show me a thumbs up again. Turn on your screen if you can, then we can get to interact with each other. So today's topic, we're gonna make it like a, have you guys seen Oprah show or Ellen DeGeneres show, You're gonna start interviewing each other. I'm gonna interview a special guest today, and we're gonna have a fun time together. So before we get started, I'm gonna share a little bit of my story first, okay? So this is me. So just to share a little bit of my story, I actually started Herbalife was 6 years ago. But at the age of 21, I was actually having high cholesterol because of having fast food every single week. When I'm doing my assignments or when I'm studying for my exams, that kind of stressful lifestyle. So of course, when I'm hungry, immediately I reach out towards the fast food. So one day I actually found out I have some rash, and I actually decided to do a blood test. And I was shocked to find out that I got high cholesterol and my liver reading was really bad. And I wasn't doing anything much about it. I was eating instant oats and cold soy milk every single morning. But the rest of my meal, no one actually taught me how to change. So I was eating nasi lemak, peanut butter and jelly bread, and things like that. So it made me feel very lethargic. So whenever I'm driving from point A to point B, I always fall asleep when I'm driving every single day. So that's how bad it is. So until one day, my best friend, HooiLi, she was the one who actually invited me over to a fit club. And I love the concept so much. And immediately I just offer myself, how do I get started on a program? And because of that, things have changed so much. I started shaping up. I lost a total of 4% body fat in just 8 weeks' time. Energy level improved tremendously. And from there, I also got offered to become a coach. So just to share a bit about my background, at that time I was actually looking for an opportunity because I was actually teaching children with autism as a freelancer. So this is literally what I do. I will be like, high five, good job, well done. This is something like what we do as a coach, right? I love my job. I really love it, but I don't see it as part of my career in the long term because, first thing first, I'm a freelancer. Whenever I work, I get paid. If I don't work, I don't get paid. I'm sure most of you guys are also like that, even when you're in a job, right? So when our customers go off on vacation, especially in December, oh no, I don't get paid, right? Because they are off. Or when I go for vacation, I don't get paid. So another thing is I actually want to pursue my dream as a clinical psychologist at that time, but it takes so much money just to pursue that studies. When you come out, when you graduate, how much will you be earning? How much would you be able to pay back your tuition fee? So that was my internal struggle. And because of I'm looking for something else in my life, at that time I was really lost. I want a way. I don't know where else can I go. So when you're seeking for something, opportunity presents to you, you are aware that is an opportunity. So I grabbed hold on it. I got started on Herbalife. I was asked if I want to earn 500 ringgit to 2,000 ringgit without affecting what I'm doing. And I said, why not? And then since then, I started off as a customer, right? And then I started introducing my friends. I started becoming like an ambassador, bringing my family members on the program, starting my friends on the program. And a lot of them gotten good results. And that's how I got my business started. And 2 years down the road, me and HooiLi actually started off the club. And since then, we have been helping the community. From there, we have been expanding, and a lot of new clubs around Klang Valley all started off from that. Cool? And because of this, I've seen a big event and something like Extravaganza that's upcoming. From there, I get to see a big picture of what Herbalife is all about and see the leadership in this company is so tremendous. The growth in people from different backgrounds are able to do this. And it's all started off from a simple step. They got started on the products, they love the results, they start introducing their friends and family members, and then the rest is history. So this is actually a very simple flow from how most of us got started with. You start off with your nutrition. If you guys start off with your nutrition first and then gotten good results and start introducing friends, help me to type in +1 in the comment section if that is how you got started yourself. Because I want to see if you guys can relate to today's topic or not. Yeah? Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see the comments coming in. Very good. Okay, so let's have a look. How do you guys get started? You know, when you guys, maybe someone you post on Instagram, you started off as a prospect. You know, you start off as a prospect, and then you do an evaluation, you're invited to evaluation, and you got started on the nutrition. And with great follow-up with your coach, you start becoming an ambassador. You know, those little things that I mentioned in between are the key points. With great follow-up, you become a happy customer. And because of a happy customer with great results, that's when people start asking you, correct? People start asking you, hey, what have you been doing? How come you lost so much weight? And that's when we have this thing called an ambassador. So I'm not sure if how many of you guys have heard of this word ambassador. Maybe if you start off as an intern, the next step for you is to become an ambassador. So ambassador simply means you started 2 of your friends or family members or gotten your first 2 customers. That is what you call an ambassador. Okay, and then after becoming an ambassador, you go through a HOM like tomorrow's session. You can choose. People usually choose to become a happy ambassador, or they want to become a coach. That's what it is. Okay, so but before that, do you guys know what is the purpose of ambassador? Do you guys know? If you don't know, put a question mark. Don't know. If you know, show me a smiley face. Okay, so why I want to tell you guys this is so important is because last time traditionally, you know, people say, hey, I want to get discount, and you just sign people up immediately. Is this what we want in our business? Or they buy already and then you sign them up, buy already, sign them up. You know, when you're thinking this as a network marketing business, this is the nature of our business. By having ambassador means you are building customer base behind this individual. And because of that, there are so many possibilities that can be created with this individual. You know, when we immediately sign up a person without doing any retail, without any qualifications, yes, you can give them discount. But first of all, in terms of your income, you're not earning that much of income. In terms of your business growth, it's just this person consuming. There's no multi-level customer base. And then you'll always be finding new customer, only building new customers without an organization, without a customer base. Okay, that is why building ambassadors is really, really, really important. So the next question is, okay, but how does one qualify to become an ambassador? Very simple. Today's session, I won't be elaborating too much on how you're gonna do it, but I want you guys to screenshot these things first to understand what is ambassador all about first. Okay, so as an ambassador, you can qualify. How do you qualify? Option A and option B. This is what we've been doing. Option A is when you can ask the person, hey, you know what? You like the program?
Can you hear now from here?
You know, can you help me to mute? Okay, and then how's your results? You feel good about it? So, and what is your goal? So if the person say, you know, I still need to lose 10 kg, I see, then I guess you probably need around 3 more months to get your results, right? Awesome. Let me teach you how to become an ambassador. That's when you present option A and option B. Option A is a faster way where the person just send 20 messages to their friends to offer a free wellness evaluation or to join in the 10 days Facebook challenge, 10 days lean and tone challenge. Whereby option B, the difference would be they need to help 2 friends to get started on the 10 days challenge. These 2 friends must get started first so that they can sign up as a member. Okay. However, you know, there are situations where it's not like a straight path like that. You know, you always discuss with your coach, how can it be done? Maybe there's also family ambassador involved in this. You know, you can plan something like that. There is no hard and fast rule that it must be like that. Okay. But this is just a brief idea on how to qualify as an ambassador. Okay, as an ambassador, they qualify as 25% discount lifetime and potentially consume their products for free. Cool. Okay, so just to you guys can screenshot this. This is some example. You don't have to follow this exactly, but it's just some example of how you can what is the script that your customers can send to their prospects, their friends, their 20 messages, right? Okay, I won't elaborate on this, but generally this is stating that you actually gotten good results, and because of that, your coach has offered 5 of your friends to do a free wellness evaluation, and I thought of you. So if they are interested in that, they can actually get back to you on that. Okay, awesome. And then number 2 is sharing on your social media or on your WhatsApp to attract people to ask you for inquiries. Like, share your story. How do you feel during this 10 days challenge? Like, genuinely share your story. And what have you learned from there? How many kg have you lost? You know, and I think this might benefit your friend, benefit those of you who are reading. Okay, the goal here is to make an appointment to meet up with your coach. You're not there to Herbalife vomit, to tell all the information. Okay, so you know, we say sending these messages to become an ambassador so that they can become a VIP. However, they are not technically ambassador until they get 2 friends. I'm not sure if you get what I mean. Example, option A, if they send 20 messages, okay, they can sign up as a member, but they are not actual ambassador yet. So once they have 2 customers got started, then they'll be put into our ambassador group. Okay, just to let you guys understand, and also get the ambassador t-shirt. That's how you qualify as an ambassador. So what's next? Multi-level customer base. You know, so right now, when you have start referrals already, you have referrals, you want to teach your referrals to have referrals as well, right? In this business, it's not a retail business. We are not there just to sell, but it's a network marketing business. And the power of network marketing business is when you build multi-level customer base, which means it's like a network. It's like a net. So here to more. That's how you grow your business. That's how you grow your organization. So how many of you guys want to build a multi-level customer base? Say yes in the comment section. Say yes. You know, so today, awesome, very good. Today, I want to invite this wonderful person who is in this business for 7 years already, also my best friend. You know, she was the one who actually inspired me to start off this business too. You know, as someone who is so shy, someone that is really so shy until like doing presentation also don't dare to talk much like that, right? To someone who's able to go up on stage to speak, and today sharing with you guys. And throughout the years, she has been crafting her skills. Right now, she's a Get to 5 and very close to millionaire team. And she's still crafting her skills to make it better and better. And for the past 90 days, she has created humongous momentum in her customer base and her organization. You know, for the past 90 days, guess how many customers have she developed? You guys can guess and type it in. You know, past 90 days. She has developed a total of 57 customers in the past 90 days, and up to August, up to today, she has 70 customer base, 70 network of customers. That is crazy. You know, that's really crazy. Yeah, HooiLi can reach 100 because in still a few more days, right? So let's give a big warm welcome to invite our Get Team members, special guest for today to share with us on building referrals. Get Team, Get 25, HooiLi! Welcome, HooiLi to our show.
Okay, so just so you guys know, today this session, we have planned it for so long. And then also we want it to be more interactive and for you guys to learn more from this session itself, okay? So it's not a, you know, very, very serious training. And we would love to have more interaction with you guys. And we're gonna do it interview style, right, Ryan?
Oh yes, so welcome to my show.
Welcome to Ryan's show. So hi everybody. I think I've met most of you, and then you guys also know who I am as well. I'm one of the coach in wellness experts, and so just to quickly share my story before we jump into the juicy topic today. Everybody has their past, right? So this was me last time. In my whole life, I've always been skinny. I have never been overweight. Tell you what, my weight was about 43 to 45 kg, which is the ideal weight for ladies, right? However, I look like this because I used to skip breakfast. I had no idea about fitness or nutrition. My eating habits and lifestyle was crappy and really unhealthy. So as a result, my energy level was really, really low all the time. I fall sick very easily. I don't feel good about myself, and I'm pretty much very, very flabby. Yeah. So also another story is that I actually came in, wasn't looking for ways to shape up or get fit. I was pretty much the odd one because I came in, I was looking for an opportunity to make extra income of 500 ringgit. So today I won't be going into my story in details. Next time when I have the chance, I'll share with you guys more. So long story short, when I start to, don't jump so fast lah, let them see my photo a bit. When I start to, you know, take the nutrition seriously and also practice 80% nutrition, 20% exercise, I managed to get into the best result of my life as a coach especially, and I've been keeping it off for the past few years. Yeah, and an interesting part is when I got started, I told my coach Jason and Meili, I told Jason that I don't need to take nutrition because, you know, when you are so young and you're so skinny, you can't really relate to getting healthier or doing something to change yourself. But obviously it doesn't work because in our business, it's not about doing sales or just get a product to sell. It's through yourself. So when I start to work on myself, everything changed. Yeah. So my background, like Ryan mentioned, actually we studied psychology back then. And then amongst a lot of my friends during the study time, I was staying in hostel because I'm from Penang originally and we studied in KL. So I had to stay in a hostel. So 10 years ago, it was already very expensive. I was just renting a room, excluding utilities, is already 900 ringgit for one room 10 years ago. Yeah. So I was thinking, oh my God, I haven't even started to earn and I'm already spending so much of my parents' money. With the hostel fee is just crazy, so I want to do something about it. And then that was why I started searching for part-time jobs. And this is my very first job in my life, which I became a freelance promoter, where I was a student and then I worked over the weekend to promote something that I wasn't even using myself, which is I should have crossed off the brand. So long story short, after that I was interning. And the reason why I chose psychology was because I thought counseling was actually what I wanted to do because of what happened in my family, one of the story. So I thought it's a really amazing profession. However, when I'm in that actual scenario and then I realized this is totally not what I wanted to do because I was in a marriage counseling and the environment is just very gloomy. I think, wow, if I continue to be in that field, I probably won't get married. I'll probably be single forever because, you know, every day you surround yourself in that kind of environment, you are constantly seeing a lot of negative things. That is how you how you train your mind as well. So moving on after that, I actually went on to pursue in marketing research, which is about consumer behaviors and stuff. And actually that is the time I started to get to know about Herbalife. And I still continue to, be a part-time coach. I kickstarted my journey as a part-time coach. And then meanwhile, I worked for about 1 year and 2 months to get a feel how it's like having a boss to report to, having colleagues, have my own cubicle for experience. But from day one, I know that I'm just there for experience. I wasn't planning to stay long, and I wasn't planning to climb the so-called corporate ladder. So long story short, when my part-time income exceeded my full-time salary, I decided to become a full-time coach. And the bottom right corner, the photo, that was how I used to travel to work every day. Nothing wrong, but I didn't feel good because every day I had to squeeze into KTM, and then, smelling people who is sweating next to you, and you're squeezing with one another, rushing. I'm just glad that, but I'm very grateful for the experience, because if it wasn't for all of this, I wouldn't come to appreciate Herbalife even more as well. So next, of course, all of this, it wouldn't happen because it wouldn't happen without my coach, which is my angel, Coach Jason and Meili, and everybody here. Yeah, Ryan, I know that face. You forgot to put the photo. So
last slide, not now.
Everybody here, you would have a coach as well, right? So never ever forget how you actually got started. So before we go into the interview or jump into the topic, just a brief idea on how it was like during my coaching journey. So one thing that you guys need to know is you guys are very, very lucky right now, because it has been so easy to build. If you put in the work, you can definitely make it work. Why? Because back then we didn't have 10 days challenge. We didn't have team meeting like this. We didn't have BTC. We didn't know how to use social media. So if we could do it back then, you guys have no excuse right now. Okay, because we have spent all the years to walk through the trial and error, to hit the walls, keep trying, keep rectifying, and then now WXS has a very complete and a successful success cycle for everybody to use to grow your business. So that is a little bit of history, how we grow until today. Yeah.
It sounds like HooiLi's dream is to have an atas lifestyle, don't want to have go through KTM and all this anymore. So she's at the right place right now. Okay, so anyway, want to get started with the actual topic of why we invited HooiLi today to share with us on how to build referrals. I'm sure a lot of people right now calling in here today, they want to learn how do you actually build multi-level customer base? How do you even get 57 customers in the last 90 days? Of course, it wouldn't be by yourself or first line, right?
It's possible, but also very tough, and definitely no, not my first line. Because why? You do until you vomit. And then that is the whole point of being in network marketing business, is about building and developing. Of course, you want to build wide and also build deep. Yeah, so later on, we actually have a few different scenarios to show everybody why if you only build your first line, you are actually not going anywhere in this business. So a little bit of history again, as compared to last time, I didn't know how to take care of a customer. I didn't know how to do follow-up. I mean, we sort of know, but it's just not there. Nothing is happening. I get a customer, I lose a customer. I get a customer, I don't know what to talk to the customer. I get a customer, I lose another customer. Yeah, and then until today, because of all the 10 days challenge, all the platform that we have, it seriously make our lives so much easier and so much better in taking care of all the customers as well. Yeah, that is how it made the 70 people possible.
Awesome. But why is building referrals so important? Why is it so important in this business itself?
So if you guys know, first thing first, can you go next slide, Ryan? So first thing first, I think the bigger question here is actually to ask yourself, are you here to be a retailer or you are here to build an organization? So both is great. Nothing is wrong. If you are here to build a few hundred ringgit or a couple of $100 or a few thousand just from retail, we love you, okay? That's not a problem. But if your goal here is to build a network marketing business, is to build a strong organization, then you need to think out of the box. You need to get to the next level. And it's not just about getting people started on the shake, how many customers you have, and how many retails you have. But before that, of course, if you're talking about you want to build organizations and stuff, you need to be able to master your customer base and retail and first, yeah. But retail is just the step one of building the organization. So today, I know for all of you who tune in here, some of you have been around for a while. Some of you are very new and you are just getting started. And then some of you are new, but you also have got a couple of customers. So you need to position yourself. You need to also ask yourself why you are actually here, because everything that happens afterwards is not about your customer. It's about you. Yeah. If you want to, like I said, make some part-time income, keep doing retail, great. But for some of you, honestly speaking, if you've been around for a while and then you want to build a strong organization and then you keep doing a lot of retail, very hardworking, that alone is actually not enough. So that's why you need to really look into how to advance your skills to the next step, which is after you master retail, what is next? To grow referral and then to show people their next step as well.
So in other words, is to have a bigger picture of what you actually want in this business itself. Are you something just to want to earn some part-time income, 500 ringgit income, or is it actually something that you want to fully utilize a network marketing company, network marketing plan to build an organization? Is that true, HooiLi?
Yeah, if you put it this way, you just need to ask yourself one question. Are you here to make some part-time income or you're here to build an empire? Done.
Good answer, good answer.
And then also, yeah, and then at the same time, most of the questions that people would ask when they're new or when they're just getting started is, I realized a lot of coaches, they would always think that how to make something work is the thing that someone say or the action that someone do or a particular step that someone takes. But if you ask me to share with all of you, the bigger picture and the bigger question here is actually how we set ourselves out there first before we go on to the surface level, which is asking what is the step you take? What do you actually do? Or even worse, a lot of people always feel that, oh, because you're good in social media and I'm not, that's why I cannot do it. You get what I mean, right?
Like that, man? I thought it too is good in social media too.
Yeah. So coming back, first is the purpose. I think for all of you, if you are in this call, you are coaches, right? You are at least the junior coaches, or you are pretty firm and sure that you want to do this business. So first question is, you need to know what is your purpose of being here. Yeah. And then the other thing is also the mindset that you have when you get a customer, because most of the time I also realize people always get confused between their action and the results, or they will always have that kind of mindset, or I would rather say it's a misconception that they feel, oh, it's all about hitting targets, it's all about finding people, it's all about chasing the volumes. And I would say this is not that, because I used to have that mindset last time. Yeah. Because if we have that mindset, it just means that actually we don't really understand why we're doing what we're doing. And then also we don't really see the bigger picture here. So if you have, let me ask honest question, okay? You can type it in the chat. So how many of you here, you used to have that thought, or you ever have that thought that, oh, doing this business means I need to chase volume point. It's always about volume point. I need to chase target. If you were that person, you can put 2 in the chat. I would admit first, because I used to think that way. And then I gone missing from my coach for a while because I got blinded by that thought. I told them, it's so tiring chasing the volume point. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. So all of you, I'm not sure to be worried or happy that I can help you guys change today.
Then
Okay.
really, may I ask, then what made you shift, or what is your mindset now? How do you change from that kind of mindset to this mindset?
Good question. You see the 2 keeps coming in. I'm so worried now. Okay, anyways. And then after that, after all these years, keep the long story short, with a lot of, you walk through the journey and lots of realization. And then I came to realize that if you have that thought that you are here to chase volume points or to hit targets, you are so wrong. The volume point and whatever target it is just a reflection of what you do. It is not the goal. It is not the destination, but it is just a reflection of your bigger goal and what do you want to achieve. Yeah. And for example, when you get a customer, is it you just want to get some retail income? Or is it you want to just hit volume point? What is in your mind basically? Or you actually want to really impact this person, you want to build this person, you want to grow this person and then change this person's life and then see what amazing thing is going to happen to this person.
So you already see the potential of this particular person. You want to see what can you help this person develop, what kind of potential you can bring up from this person itself, rather than just selling a product and it ends that way.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it's sort of like same but different, right? When people get started, they have to get started on a program. Naturally, there will be a volume point, right? Naturally, you get a retail customer and you get the retail income instead. But I mean, that shouldn't be your goal, but that it's more like, like I said, a reflection of what you actually created for yourself. That's why you need to know what is your purpose of being here and then why you want to do this. Because like I said, what is your focus here as well? Whether your focus is to squeeze a person to provide you income, to give you things, or your focus is to build this person. Because today's topic, actually, I can sort of conclude in one sentence. If you have the person's best interest at heart, you will naturally know what to do. You don't really need me here sharing what's the steps or how to do it. Yeah. So if you fix all this, then we can proceed to the next steps.
So before we proceed, right, everyone, you need to prepare your mind first, like set the right expectations for yourself first. Whatever that HooiLi will be sharing after this is more on having the best interest of the other person. It's not just about the steps 1, 2, 3. So she's not going to go through exactly like that. So start having the right mindset before we proceed further. All right, back to you, HooiLi.
And also one more thing is about your belief. And I realize most of the time, it's not that things don't work. It's whether ourselves really believe in what we do or not. Do you have the full belief, unshakable belief in the company, in what you do, in the team, in wellness experts, in the success cycle? If you do, then you know how to use them to grow your business. If you don't believe that it will work, no matter how complete is the success cycle or is the system, you are just working alone. You don't put your people into the massive factory that help you produce your royalties and whatever it is that you want. Yeah. And basically your customers will only do what you do. They will only get inspired if you work on yourself. And then most of the time, your customers, your people will only do a quarter of what you do. If you want your customers to be 100%, then you need to be how many percent?
400%.
400%, yeah. If you're just 100%, it's not enough. Means your customer is only going to be 25%. And then if you yourself is 25%, then you know what to do lah.
Upgrade your energy, upgrade your actions as well. Awesome. So HooiLi, next, so everyone, okay, let's just say they have the right purpose, right mindset ready, but how do you actually ensure your customers willing to give you customers? How do you make them give you referrals? Yeah, how do you, what are the things that you do before that to help them to get referrals for yourself?
Wow, this is a very good question. Honestly, we cannot ensure that people do that. If I can ensure every customer give me customer, I'll be president team 2 years ago, right? Yeah, good question. We cannot actually ensure what people do, but we can always control what we do. It's just like what Jim Rohn and Mark Hughes teach us. Yeah, and also it's not a particular step, as I mentioned earlier, that make things happen or make you have referral. You need to zoom out yourself for a little bit, that everything that you do from the beginning, they are all interconnected, from what you do to what you do to yourself, how hard you work on yourself, and then also your numbers, your action, your energy, and then your vision for these people, your purpose being here. So stop thinking about it's all about social media or it's about certain things that people do, that's why they get the results that you want, but everything is seriously interconnected. So I'm honestly speaking, I'm not too sure if all of you get it, but I hope you do, then you will be able to understand the whole picture and the whole concept better as well. So Ryan, just now you were asking, coming back, you were asking what are the things that we do to ensure people give referrals, right? So for customers, I normally wouldn't have any, can you go back first? I wouldn't have any expectation. I wouldn't ask them to do anything. No expectation from customers, for my customers, yeah. But to really just focus on their results so much and follow up to make sure that they get the best out of the program, which is, these are some of the things that I believe everyone is doing or you're observing your coach is doing, which is, giving them tips, sending some code, monitoring the meals in the 10 days challenge, the basic baby follow-up stuff. Yeah.
So you basically don't ask them to post anything. You don't ask, like, if they post, that's great. If you, then you repost, but you don't ask them to do anything at this moment. It's more on focusing on their results.
Not when they are just a customer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So example is something like that, right?
This is more of what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Recognition for is just some of the examples. So we run 10 days challenge, right? 10 days is not a platform for us to just dump our customers in and then hoping that other coaches will take care of them. But again, your mindset and your focus of using the 10 days challenge, you also need to pretty much have your engagement and also to create the results for them. So here is just one of the examples or testimonials that people write or they post in the group itself. So all these things, it gives you not just positive energy, but it also basically you know that this person is happy. Is happy about the program, is happy about you, is happy with the results. And then after 10 days, I would definitely make a progress photo for them to let them see their own progress. Because honestly speaking, a lot of people without the photo, they will always think that they have no result because there's only so much that you can lose in 10 days. So whenever there's a collage and they get shocked and they get excited, they are more confident in their progress as well. So I would request for their permission whether I can share their progress on my social media, and then I would cover their face, and then I would tag them as well. So yeah.
But just out of curiosity, for these customers, do all your customers take a before and after photo for themselves? Do you insist on them, or is it something that if they want to do it, they do it? Is there any?
No, they have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
What if the
so
customer
like
says they're shy?
If you're shy, then why you want to work on yourself? I mean, like I said, everything is interconnected. From the moment we do evaluations to closing and stuff, they already know what is the expectation of me, and also what is expected of them on this journey as well, which is to post their weight, to update on everything they eat, to take a progress photo. Of course, if you ask me, is it 100% of all the customers are also listen and they do everything? Of course, no. Yeah, but a majority of them, they would do because they know what to expect. So setting the expectation is very, very important. If you don't put it up, or they don't expect it out of nowhere, you ask them to take photo, you are just demanding people to do stuff, something like that.
So in other words, your closing time, you saw, is very important for us to set the right expectations for people, and that they are here to transform, not just do what they like lah. So you are there to guide them. So is there anything else other than this that you actually help to gain referrals?
This is just some of the things that I would do normally. At the same time, it also, create some content for my social media, and it also helps me to get extra customers, because people actually see that, wow, you really deliver results, and then people who join you, they really get amazing results. So it's a win-win situation for you as well. But of course, just posting photos and then take some recognition post is definitely not enough, but it's one of the action that I would do normally after 10 days. Yeah, there's more to it. There's more to it.
Okay. So what's next for these key elements that you want to share about?
Can you go? Yeah. So besides doing the recognition, of course, the moment when someone gets started on the program, I always take them seriously, because people, they don't just invest in terms of money. They actually invest their faith and their trust in you. There's so many weight loss methods out there. Don't say methods lah. There's so many Herbalife coaches out there. Why do they choose you? And then it's like when you get married, you have the one chance to show, you need to show this person that they make the right choice, rather than marry the wrong person. No, my husband is here, just kidding. Yeah, so when they get started on the program, they are in my mind most of the time. Yeah, they are in my mind most of the time. It's just like when you start to date, the person is always in your mind, and I give them lots of energy, encouragement, and also engage almost daily, if it's not daily. Yeah.
So you may just treat your customer like you're dating your customer. Very good. So so moving on.
But disclaimer, yeah, for those of you who's new, don't simply cross the line. It's not dating, but what I mean is put their best interest at heart. Yeah, don't simply go flirting and all that. You will attract the wrong people. Trust me.
Same but different. Yeah.
Very different. No same.
Okay. So moving on, next one, okay, I've been trying to get customers, but is then what are the common mistakes that people do when they're asking for referrals or building referrals?
Okay, actually, all of the things that I share today, I wouldn't say they are the best way or they are the right way, but it's just the things that I do that works for me. So if you ask me about asking referral, from what I observe from maybe new coaches or people who ask the question, is that it's not about the action of asking for referrals, but more about, do you really know this person as a person? Do you really know your customer as a person? How hard it is to ask for referral. Hey, do you have anyone to refer? Or hey, do you know anybody who wants to lose weight? Yeah, but most of the time, again, if the person doesn't have results, doesn't feel good, definitely they will not give you referral, even though they know 10,000 people. Yeah, so you need to know their button. So in Herbalife language, button means do you know their need? Do you know what they want? Because only when you know that, then you'll be able to give people what they want. Yeah, if you just ask for the sake of asking, then most of the time you will come back and like, it doesn't work also, like, it's not working, you know. And then also when you know their button, then you will have a better understanding about this person. For example, what this person wants, or what wouldn't work this person, because we are in a human business. Yeah, it may be a little bit early to talk about this in team meeting, but I think no harm. Everybody can also start to think about it, because we are in human business, right? Your customers, your coach, your downline, your sideline, your whatever prospect, everybody is human. So human have got tons of personality. You can't use the same way to treat everybody and then expecting that it will work. Some people is very easygoing, happy-go-lucky. Some people it's a little bit the opposite side. Some people it's okay with everything, and then some people little bit also they would yeah, okay. So yeah, maybe complain. So you need to be like water, like what Bruce Lee said, be flexible, and then, you know, understand people from their perspective, go into their shoes, not literally, but understand them from things from their perspective. And then also then you will know if this person is on or not. On as in very, they're up for everything that you ask them to do. They are on. Yeah, but first you need to ask yourself, are you on or not?
On.
If you are not on, then you don't wish for anything to happen. So you need to be on yourself first. Then only you can attract people who's also on. Yeah.
Okay, by the way, for those of you guys have any questions, you can start putting up your questions right now. We will answer it towards the end, yeah? So just put in your questions later on, then we will answer when we finish all the slides, okay? And then moving on, next would be, so what's the next step in WXS success cycle?
Yeah, so when you go through all this, when you know what a person wants, then you pretty much will know what is the next step in the success cycle. Are they customers? Are they ready to be moved to ambassador? Are they, just disclaimer, it doesn't mean that out of my, let's say 100 customer also, wow, they go through the steps smoothly. I wish, yeah. But you need to be ahead of your people and your customers to know what is their next step, what is the next move, what is the next thing that you can show them, and then have them walk through the WXS success cycle that is probably covered in the next meeting, I think.
Okay.
But days to move, basically.
But I've been putting people in the success cycle already. They join 10-day challenge, join this and that. But how come it's like still different than what you're doing?
I wouldn't know, but I think all of the things that we covered so far, we can definitely, everybody definitely have something to improve and work on, including myself. Yeah, so from the things that we shared that works for me, maybe you can also look back at every minor step of the way. What is it that you miss out? Are you always too busy that you just ask your customer, or you only contact them when you need them to restock, or you only contact them when you want something from them? Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Yeah, your customers and your people can feel it.
Fine-tuning the steps in between each step lah, to really like you say, find their needs in the very beginning, not when you need them. Yeah. Okay. So what is this flow chart that you are showing over here?
This is not the entire flow, but it's the section where I find it has been like a turning point, especially past few months during the MPO, where we started to gear up on our HOMs and stuff. It's actually same and aligned with our WXS success cycle, just that it's not so literal. For example, customer, next step ambassador, and then next step HOM, next step epic retreat. But it's more of the rationale and the rationale behind all of these steps. So it always talk about, first one is to have results. So all of you here, same thing. If you don't have results in the first place, how would you end up in this call in the first place? Definitely impossible, right? So you need to ask yourself first question, from the if you don't have customers yet, of course, focus on getting customers first. Yeah, if you already have customers, then ask yourself, do your customers actually have results? Okay, and then if your customers don't have results, then you need to go back and work and fine tune maybe with your coach. What is it that's missing, that how come your customers have no result? Yeah, how they get started? Is it they simply get started because they want to support you? They don't really have a goal for themselves. That's why they eat a bit, they don't eat a bit, they consume and then they stop. Yeah, and after that, if they already have results, then you open the door to talk about the rest of the possibilities. Yeah. So when they have results, like I said, I will normally do recognition. Find things to recognize. Write this down. Find things to recognize. Okay. It's a little bit out of the topic of this flow, but it is very important. For example, if your customers is someone who hardly post or reply or do anything, so don't expect they would do perfect in terms of their meals or their discipline, but more of if they even post or take the action or take the steps to put in the work, that is something that you need to recognize, not just recognize the end result. That's why you need to know them as a person. Yeah. And then of course, for those who's very disciplined, they don't need you to watch them and everything, then easy recognize their results. Yeah. So, but if you ask me, is it everybody who get results, they are also excited? The answer is no for me. Yeah. Not everybody who gets result is super excited, but definitely if no result, then no, even not excited. Yeah. So those who is excited and happy and very positive, I would invite them to share their product results in HOM. As in, they are very happy about their results, they are proud about their results, and they go gaga over it. Then this is the people that I know they can have more. Yeah, that I can do more with them as well. So I would invite them to HOM to share their product results. And then from there itself, it's up to them to sit through the whole session and to see the possibilities. Yeah.
I see. Other than those people who are excited of their results to go through HOM, do you invite every one of your customers into it, or you select, like, see when they're ready or so?
No, I just mentioned actually. I would invite those who is very excited, happy about their results and positive to go into the HOM. But I get your question. I get what you mean. I wouldn't invite, if you say, wouldn't invite Tom, Dick, and Harry to go into a HOM. So we need to plug people to event, right? But it's not really just simply plugging people into everything without communication, without knowing what they want. Then you will end up just confusing them and also confusing yourself. Yeah. So
we need to prepare them, is it? We need to prepare them before any other event. We need to communicate and set their mindset right before any event. The event will not just be a miracle where you just throw in and then this happen. Is that what you're trying to say?
Sort of, yes, but that would be more like for, yeah, never mind. And then after the concept overview, then most of the time just let them make their own decision, whether they want to choose to be just happy customer or ambassador or part-time coach. But whatever is it that they choose, everything is great. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, HooiLi. And then next one, I want everyone to have a look at this slide, okay? So this is some reflections for your own volume point itself. What consists of your volume point? The first scenario, I want you guys to answer, would you prefer scenario A or scenario B before I explain more? Which one would you prefer, scenario A or B? If you choose A, type in A. If you choose in B, write in B at the comment section. Okay, B. Don't just follow what people say, understand the rationale behind it or not.
I think, Ryan, your question is which one is faster, right?
Yeah, I'll explain that later, yeah. So everyone choose first, okay? Awesome. Okay, good. So, you know, if let's say you choose scenario A, what's the difference? Scenario A is one person where they purchase 1,000 volume point. Wow, you're happy, right? Immediately you have 1,000 volume point. It is fast in a short term. However, if you want to build this business long term, building it sustainably, you want these 1,000 volume points to be consumed by people, not just one individual where they purchase it for the next 3 to 5 months and they do not see you anymore. So scenario B is a scenario where it may be slow, it can be fast, depends on you, but it's really, really powerful. And the most important thing here is sustainable. For every volume points that the person have, you want it to be consumed by an individual, not just purchasing and stock up itself. Traditionally, they may have been doing that, but we all learn from the lesson that by having more people itself will help your business to become more sustainable, focusing more on number of people rather than just the volume point itself. Yeah, so I know today in this team meeting here, there are a few junior coaches who actually was once a customer of HooiLi, and then they actually progressed from a customer, progress through and getting raw referrals and become a coach. So HooiLi, do you have some stories that you can share with us to inspire us on this customer to coaches scenario?
Before you go next, yeah. So surprise for some of you if you see your own photos here, yeah. And today, like Ryan mentioned, actually I would love to use that story to show you guys how it's been possible, and then also what have they created so far. Yeah, and then all of them, they came in the beginning, they just want to be customers, they just want to shape up and then look good. Okay, and then all of them are here in the call today, and then there's a few more, but I'm just picking a few to show with you guys. And the first one actually is Ellie, and
Wow.
she's a first time joining us in this team meeting, so welcome on board to coaches team. So a story about Alice is we actually met during MCO. She wanted to come to the club, but because MCO then tak jadi, but somehow few months down the road she contacted me again, and then she got started on the program. And for her, from day one, I realized she's always there. Whatever you tell her to do, she follow, and she gave her best. She is committed, she's dedicated. So these are the things that actually attract me to want to, wow, to grow more of this person, or to do more with this person as well. So her results, needless to say, results is amazing. And then next, I'm going to show you guys what has she created so far. So from her just starting out, she has inspired this bunch of friends or colleagues or ex-colleagues who get started with her just because of one photo. She posted one photo. That time she hasn't know about the business side or anything, but she was so excited about her results that she posted one photo, and then she tagged me, and then all these people just come and find her like, oh my God, what happened? So she referred to me, and then I helped her to get them started for the first few. So after that, she get even more excited, right? Because of her, she inspired first one, then the second one, and then the third one. Yeah. And then also, Ryan, is there anything that you want to ask particularly about this scenario?
So just the particular photo itself, how did she connect their customers with you? What are the steps that she took to get you on board to connect with the customers, the prospect?
So one thing about Alice is amazing. Somehow the people that she attracted, they have the trust in her, and then they already want to do it. It's just don't know how. Yeah. So what she did is she sent my WhatsApp my website to the people who really want to find out more, and then they contact me. So I do the evaluation, I help them get started, and then I'll update her, hey, your friend got started, like that. Yeah. And then she said, oh, really? Very good. Then after that, I'll create a three-way chat with her along as a support for their friend. Yeah. And then also she shared her results in the HOM. And then after that, she started to see that actually there's more to this rather than just shaping up and losing weight.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And then next, who do we have next?
If I'm not mistaken, okay, the next person is this amazing lady,
Wow.
who's so young. I think only turning 21 this year. Yeah. So for Alicia, she is actually my 6th level.
6th level.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the first few, they are all hidden silent consumers. Sometimes they consume, sometimes they don't, no problem. But anyway, you never know. The excited one would be how many levels down the road, right? So her coach is Anusha, which is my 5th level. And then Alicia also got started during MCO. She's a student based in Melbourne, and then she came back here because of the pandemic, and then she got quarantined. She got started on a journey during the quarantine in hotel itself.
Wow.
So she also got amazing results. But besides results for Alicia, what she sees more is we are able to show her the community, the positivity, the sense of purpose and belonging in this platform, because she could relate with her background, where last time when she was, overweight, people would always be against with what she say and her decision, or even sometimes, if I can share this, sometimes even family don't support her, but she decided to do it anyways, and she never gave up. So for me, I see someone so young, normally they would be giving you excuses, or they would just stop, or they would just leave, right? But what I see is, wow, this person decided to stay on despite so many obstacles, and this is the kind of quality that I'm marking, if I can put it that way, that this person is definitely deserves something much more. Yeah, so long story short, her results is also amazing, and then she started to share on her social media, and then honestly, first 3 months she got 0. She got a lot of rejection. She do evaluation, but no one got started. Yeah, but she never give up. She keep doing, and then in just the recent 1 month, she managed to inspire all of these people 1 to 2 months.
In just 1 month. Wow. But
Alicia,
so,
you can type in the chat. I can't remember if it's just 1 month or a few months. Yeah. But what I want to say is from 0, because of she never gave up. She keep doing what she's doing. That's why because she has the belief. So you remember a few slides earlier, we were talking about your mindset and belief. That is very important. Yeah.
I was just about to ask that. Why did she pursue more, even if she's getting rejected by the friends? So the belief is really, really important when it comes to this. So it depends on you coaches. How do you develop that belief in that person, in what you're
she
doing?
said in about 1.5 months. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations, Alicia. Fantastic, man. Your transformation is amazing. And then next, who do we have?
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Why you show first? Don't show first. Gosh. Okay, sorry, got too excited. The next person, pretend you didn't see. This person, I have never met her in person. She also got started during, I think, MCO. Yeah. And she's based in Australia. So she just wanted to lose weight as well. And that is none other than Sharika. So now you can go next.
Wow, international
So this
business.
is her latest before after her transformation. And then long story short, for Sharika, now if you ask me, we've been doing the interview where I realized all these people is because I noticed something in them. Yeah. So for Sharika, she's also someone who is go, very determined, and then consistent. Even as a customer, I notice them even when they are a customer. I see through them. Yeah. So for her, she will always ask me a lot of good questions, which is good. Means this person is taking it seriously, right? And then she's committed to her result. She's committed to the 10 days challenge, and then she also sees the result. Oh my God, so different from like the left one until the right one. Yeah. And then so one day she saw the Lifestyle Hub schedule, and then she came and asked me about the Sunday business opportunity meeting.
Wow.
So my first question or my first reaction, I'm not sure about you, is not just to, yeah, send her, okay lah, you tune in lah. But it got me really curious. I asked her, why do you want to join? Or like, what makes you, I remember very clearly, what makes you want to tune into this session? Because I want to know what she's looking for. I want to know why she wants to look for more. So that is the thing I asked her. So fast forward a little bit after joining the HOM, and then she realized that this is not just about weight loss. She didn't know that there was an opportunity in this platform. She thought it's just weight loss. And then after HOM, she see that, oh wow, I actually can run this as a business. And then at the same time, she was also searching, because of the pandemic. She was searching for some of the things that she could do. One of it is fitness, and then here she is. So the next one, she is super powerful. She inspired so many people in both Australia, in Malaysia, and she also started to have a second level referral for herself, which is like you see the little branch out there. Yeah, so this is, guys, this is how you draw your customer chart. This is how you update your Get 20, Keep 20. So you can see very clear picture of how your chart or organization looks like. And then for her, she will also be sharing her story in tomorrow's HOM. So if you guys want to know more, you go into the HOM tomorrow to hear her sharing. Yeah, so she also get all her COI to get started, including husband, mother, sister, cousin, and sister-in-law. Yeah, she started to post her progress because she's happy about her result and her in social media. At first, there wasn't many people asking, but she keep doing, because that's one of the things that I say, you just gotta keep doing, because people will actually be watching. When you're new, when you just started, nobody know what you're trying to do or who you are, but you just do it anyways because people is gonna keep watching. And then that is how she slowly have people keep knocking on her door. And then she's been doing evaluations like crazy, and she is so close to qualified producer this month itself. And then for her, I'm sure within the next 2 months, she will be the next supervisor.
Wow, congratulations. So I'm not sure if you guys, they are hearing, you guys get the golden nuggets in between of what HooiLi is sharing or not. It's not the step by step, but the things, the mind, the thoughts behind each action that's really important. What you need to learn during this session is more on the thoughts behind why she do this particular thing at all. You know, like inviting person to HOM, ask them actually why are they looking for. Know their button first so that you know how to provide a solution for them rather than just, okay, good, putting them inside the next one. Okay, so next person, this person, I saw the slides like crazy. Then
okay,
wow.
don't go first. I'll do the intro first.
Okay, intro first.
So the next person, and I don't really need to introduce her. I think most of you would also have seen her around. And then a bit of the backstory is that she saw me in one of the gym. And then Grace stalked me for 6 months before decided to take action. She stalked me for 1 year on Instagram before she decided to reach out to me to get results. So it's none other than Vatsala. Yeah. And then she also got started a little bit before MCO. And then this lady is amazing. The moment I do evaluation for her, I already know she's very clear of what she wants. She wouldn't be like thinking or what, but everything is like, yeah. Pasala, if I imitate you very like you, right? That is like her, yeah. Yeah. Everything is yes. Yeah, so it has been a pleasure coaching her. Same thing, she's very committed. She loves everything that she's doing. Whatever I ask her to do, she will follow. And then her result is one thing. So what transformed her the most tremendous part is actually transform her as a person. So she used to be so shy like me that she told me that she would go unnoticed. Nobody noticed her in class or in what. And then she is famous because she's famous in her hometown because of the father is a famous temple priest. Yeah, so people know her as the priest's daughter, but nobody know her name because she is so shy that she wouldn't talk in the class. That is her story. And then when she start to lose some weight, you definitely become more confident, right? And then she start to be more active in social media. That is what shocks the people around her, because they were, why Vatsala suddenly become so active? Like, you normally wouldn't even talk. What transformed this person is just like how Ryan got shocked when he see me doing something that he would never thought I would do. So besides her result, that is her transformation. Yeah. And then she started with the first person, the second person, the third person, and then in total, she qualified as a supervisor last month, and then this is her organization chart.
This is called network. The network is crazy, building multi-level customer base.
This is crazy. So with this kind of structure, I'm sure it's not just a supervisor. You keep going, it's an active work team structure. So of course, fast or slow, it really depends. Yeah, everyone have different markets and stuff. So for this organization chart, majority of them, they get started on 10 days program, because some of them are not working and then some of them just started working. But that's not the problem. The problem is you get the concept, you get it, what the idea, and then what you need to do is just to double up. If let's say the people that got started on the program are usually on a smaller program, but this is huge. And then if you see, she's not only strong on her first levels, she is actually duplicating. She has second level and going to be third level soon, and lots of ambassadors. Yeah.
So for Vatsala, personally, what I noticed in Vatsala herself also, she's also been using the Fit Club and also I think Lifestyle Hub to grow her business, to get the retention from her people also, right? To get people together to grow.
Yes. So one thing that she did really well is to really follow. She used everything that is available, resources, 10 days, Lifestyle Hub, Fit Club, and the people are always so excited because she's excited. The people have the kind of belief because she has that kind of unshakable belief in everything we do in the team, in the success cycle. Yeah. And then I'm so happy because for last month itself, she was making the income that is half of her full-time salary. So can you imagine how powerful is this story? Someone who just want to lose some weight and then end up they are making the even though it's not just about the income, but because of that you create something that can let you quit your full-time job, that you can spend time with on things that really matter to you. This is the thing that I find wow. And then this is what I mean by what is your focus and mindset behind you getting customers. What do you want to help them with? What do you want to create in them? It's not about getting customers. Everybody can get customers. And it's not about getting referral. Everybody can ask for referral, but how to really make it like this is, yeah, putting their best interest at heart.
Awesome. Thank you so much, HooiLi. Hey, you're on mute.
This is supposed to be in the front, but no problem. I will show off my handsome and pretty father mother, which is my coach Jason and Meili. Yeah, and of course, everybody else who's been guiding me, Yan, a lot of you here. So we can all do this together, and don't be shy to ask questions. And also reach out for help and support. We have spent enough time last time to do all the trial and error. So don't be silly to walk through that kind of journey yourself and then search for new ways or reinvent the wheel to find things that work. Yeah. And for my part, I just want to sum this up with this because I find that it's so true. Last time when I was younger in the business, I see Mark Hughes and Jim Rohn's quote. I don't really get it when they say, when you take care of customer, they will take care of you, or when a customer is well taken care of, is worth how much of advertisement fee. I mean, I understand, but I don't fully get the concept. But now looking at this seriously, you know, not just to work hard on your job, but you can, by working hard on your job, you can make a living. But when you work hard on yourself, then you can make a fortune. Your VP, your so-called VP and income that you want to do this, they will be taken care of naturally, rather than things that you feel you are blindly chasing. It's the other way around. Yeah.
Awesome. So thank you so much, HooiLi, for calling in with us today, for accepting such a wonderful interview with us. And I hope you guys have learned a lot of stuff and get the golden nuggets from HooiLi itself. And also next week, just to let you guys know, we're going to have a second interview, part 2, and it will be coming up with our upcoming Active World team member. Now, I'm not going to review yet, so stay tuned for next week's interview session. It's going to be amazing as well. You want to see how a person duplicate and how HooiLi duplicate another Active World team up.
Can I share something? Yeah, Ryan, if you came to realize that the topic is just nice. So today I'm showing you guys how to build your customer base and referrals. So the next week I will actually share with you guys how to build an organization. Yeah.
So you guys don't want to miss that.
Yes. With a secret guest.
Okay, so once again, give HooiLi a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's not the end yet. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to write down your questions right now while I'm going to recap a bit. So you guys type out whatever questions that you need to type out. We have about 5 more minutes or less to go through the questions that you can ask Coach HooiLi herself. Okay, and before we end the session for a Q&A, I'm going to go through a little bit. You know, if let's say you're someone who really wants to build an empire in this business itself, there are these questions you need to take note and also ask yourself. For example, if you're earning part-time, maybe it doesn't apply to you, but if you're really doing this really want to build a business in this, ask yourself, like, how many senior consultants, qualified producers, and supervisors do you have in the last month? These are the things that you want to focus on. And then also for the upcoming events, we always say, bring more people to the event, especially extravaganza. You may not be the right person to share of the vision of the company, but why not be smart and utilize the company to share the vision to more people at one go? So write this down. It's not who you bring. Write it down, yeah? It's not who you bring. It's how many people you bring. It's not like, oh, I know this person, damn quality one. I'm going to bring this person, or this person will be my diamond. It's going to do the business. But the other person, yeah, this person won't be interested. You won't know. Don't prejudge a person. Someone you think that's so quality wouldn't end up not doing. Someone who's really, really shy would be your diamond itself. So it's not who you bring. It's how many you bring. And then moving on, of course, we are here to build up our royalties. Check your royalties. If it's not growing, you are not building your business. So stop deceiving yourself. This applies to people who are supervisor and above. You know, you're not there just to do retail only, but there's so much more. You become a supervisor, you've unlocked so much more things already. Otherwise, you'll be stuck at that position and then you'll feel lost yourself. So remember, royalty is the name of the game. It's building partner through retailing customer base. As you can hear from HooiLi, all these people that the stories that she shared, they all started off as customers. And because of their good results, they started posting their photos and inspire people around them to get started. And because they have people behind them, they say that, hey, this looks like an opportunity and it's really meaningful business that can help more people out there. And because of that, example, Vatsala becomes a supervisor. That's when HooiLi starts to grow royalties. So you can see the flow of the business, how this business actually works. Focus on increasing your royalty. Remember the last point, you become president team because of 10,000 royalty, not because of 10,000 customers. Remember that. Your focus is the royalties, not 10,000 customers, not 10,000 volume points. Okay, so focus on everything goes back to building your customer base, multi-level customer base for you to grow an organization. However, If you're just retailing to retail, you're not going anywhere. Sometimes you are too comfortable by just doing retail. Yeah, retail, retail, retail. But what's next? Retail, customer not taken care of. And a customer without a next step, they will be lost and they will leave. So next step would be, example, if there are people, they are introducing people, they are referring people, they get excited themselves. That is a next step for them too. They also can move up to a marketing plan. That's the next step for them too. They also can take care of their customers. It's a next step for them too. But if they're in status quo, just taking, they will feel lost and they may be stopped. Okay, so members are content with large customer base. It's not just about customer base, it's about building an organization. Okay, and then, okay, the fourth one is we try not to talk business because we are afraid to scare off the customer. Do not be afraid to talk about business in this. Recruiting right now is equally important, although today is not the topic, but because the person has been referring people, then it makes sense for you to show them the opportunity too. Okay, don't be worried to talk about money and business. Sometimes you don't talk enough about business and supervisor. And we don't, yeah, so basically all of this is summing up is you need to understand the nature of our business, what kind of business we are building here. Really understand what business are we building here. Also, don't just focus on your monthly volume point. It strikes a balance. You help the people to achieve what they want, but it's not full-on customer service, like, but as a coach, it's very different as a coach and a customer service. You're there to coach them and encourage them, to build them, to find them the potential in them, and from there you start developing your volume points. But it's not like customer service to get your volume points. That's the difference there. There's a fine line between that. Okay, so this is just a summary towards what we've been learning today, and I'm glad you guys called in today. And I know there are a few questions that's coming up here that we can answer together with Coach HooiLi. So Coach HooiLi can unmute herself. And then, okay, I'll scroll through up there again, yeah? So just I know there are some questions up there that we've missed out. Okay, so the first question would be can you raise some examples of how to find a person's button? HooiLi, you can answer.
Good question.
How
to find a person's button? Wow. To be very honest with you, I do not know how, but before asking about how do you find a person's button, I think the better question would be, how well do you know this person? In terms of FORM, in terms of why this person really wants to lose weight, and then along the journey, what do you observe in this person? This person's character, what excites this person, or what this person doesn't like, that sort of thing. Yeah.
So be interested rather than be interesting. Be interested in that person as well. When you're interested, you ask more questions too.
And whether we ask enough questions about this person, not about what we want to present to them or what we want to say, but yeah.
Awesome. And then question number 2. I had a client that got amazing results but hesitated to share the progress picture in social media because she said that she felt it wasn't good enough and was afraid that her circle of friends will tease her, condemn her, or look down on her that she requires a coach to get in shape. So how can we give recognition to motivate these type of clients?
Once in a while, I would come across customers who feel that their result is not good enough. I mean, I wouldn't force them to post, but I'm looking at them, how they feel about themselves. Because if they say this, it means that they feel that they are not good enough. They feel that they are not worthy of the results, or they feel that whatever they put in is just not good enough. So actually, I tell them that it's not the 6 packs that will inspire people. And then I will use myself, for example. Like seriously, if today I post just another very fit photo is not going to really inspire anyone, because people will see that, yeah, of course, it's easy for you. You guys are already there. It's not going to inspire anybody. But for you, you are having the transformation, and then you are working on yourself. What you do on a daily basis is what inspires people. It's not your end results of getting 6 packs or losing 10 kilos that inspire people. It's what they do on a daily basis that inspire people. Them taking action to change, not the end results. Yeah. So normally after that, they feel so much better, but post or not, it's definitely up to them. Yeah.
Awesome.
But I want them to understand that.
If you really want to recognize them, you can just recognize them privately too, if that's your objective. All right, moving on. There's one more question here. If my client started the program and halfway through he went no reply, or say very busy to join the next 10 days challenge, what can we do, or how can we pull them back on track? To be specific to my question, my clients don't reply after the first 10 days challenge. How do I handle clients with no reply?
Also a very good question and very common as well. But whether do you know why this person no reply, or do you know what happened? Is it this person normally, okay, there's a few things. Is it this person from the beginning also like a bit damn deal means is they how do I translate?
Tidak apa-apa.
Like,
don't really care too much.
Don't
Very
really
relaxed.
Yeah, so I would expect that this person is not going to be excited. So I would not be like, so basically you want to match your energy with the person as well. So sometimes, even though I was giving the 100% and 400% example, right? So sometimes if let's say a person's energy is here, you are like here, you will scare them off. So you got to meet in halfway so that you can lift them up a little bit. Yeah, but first back to the question, find out actually why this person no reply. Is it because since the start he is already like that, not very excited, or he got started for the wrong reason? I don't know. Or is there anything happened in during the journey that he has doubt, or he has suspicion? I don't know. But you don't be afraid to be upfront and then ask the person actually, or ask the customer. Sometimes, because from my perspective, I feel that, to be honest, coaches need to be respected. It's not that we need this customer, you get what I mean? But not just team members, but customers need to learn how to respect the coaches as well. So they get started here for a reason, right? So they should somewhat communicate at least, rather than see you as an agent or a distributor or just a person who do the sales. Means they don't see us as a coach. Yeah. So I will just ask them, actually, is there any challenges that they're facing? Or like, I haven't been hearing from you for how long? Do you need any support? Is there any challenges, or are you okay? Or sometimes I would also tell them, you can let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I will always be here when you're ready, but when you're ready, you can let me know, or when you're ready to get back on track. Yeah, you can't
Awesome.
really pull them back.
Okay, last question. Before that, after the last question, don't leave first. I'm going to take a group photo. So last question is, I'm not sure if my question has anything related to today's topic or not, but I'm a coach intern. I've did so many evaluations with my friends and I got all yes from them. They are interested to join the program, but they can't afford to buy the program. I haven't got any clients up to now. What can I do? Any tips?
Very good question. Can't afford. Do you mean, what do you present to them? Do you only present the 1 month or 10 days or the big program, or you can personalize? So see, this one, it's sort of also related to, like I said, the mindset and the focus earlier. It's not about what is the program that you sell, but how do you help this person to get started where they are with what they have, you know? So if this is a student or no money, then they can start with just one shake too. Of course, we don't normally upfront just sell that one shake. You're gonna, you know, be so tiring. But if let's say they can't afford, you also need to identify, is it they really can't afford, or they are actually not that eager to start? That's a difference. They really want to join, so serious, but they can't afford, or they are actually, they don't really want it. If they seriously serious, deadly serious, but they can't afford, they can start with one shake. Because even if it's student, they need to eat, right? You can ask them how much you normally spend on a normal meal. You know, if you just get started on one shake per meal, it's only about 7 or 8 ringgit. Don't tell me you don't eat. You still need to eat outside, right? When you ask them to start program, maybe they feel that, they can't invest. But when you ask them to go for a party or to spend on something else, all of a sudden they can spend. That is what's happening most of the time. So I think we just need to drill down to this person and then let them know that if you are really serious, I can help you, but only if you're really serious. How will the one shake help? This one you can talk to your coach. Your coach will show you as well. No difference with how we normally coach a person. Yeah, but that is the last resort.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for calling in today. Thank you, Coach HooiLi, for wonderful sharing. And let's all take a group photo right now. Everyone, please turn on your camera.